Good morning. I'm at home and I am so glad to be here. Y'all just don't know. Um, it's good being here. It's good sleeping in my own bed. Um, my wonderful primary caregiver, who also happens to be my lovely wife, has been working diligently to make sure that I'm following everything that the doctor has instructed me to do. And that's exactly what I intend to do. There's not going to be any shortcuts. This is a life-changing, life-altering surgery, and it was meant to save my life and to prolong my life. And I intend on prolonging my life as long as possible. The good news is I have very little pain because of my primary caregiver. She stays right in on top of everything I do. She does not let up an inch. So she's made sure that I'm walking. I'm doing this little, I'm sure some of you have seen these before. This little device, that device. Yeah, do you see that? My output was 3,000. That was pretty good. But doing stuff like that, taking the time and doing the steps that your doctor asks you to do, he's not doing that just to get on your nerves. He's doing that to keep you alive. Because you have to realize, even after a double bypass like I had, it's more vital and more important than ever that you follow the rules, that you do the steps that the doctor asks you to do. He's your advocate, just like your primary caregiver. They want you to live a nice, long, happy, healthy life. But they realize that coming home from the hospital like this is going to take some time. Don't know how long that time is going to be. We'll just take it one day at a time and approach it that way. On my last video, I did mention that my taste buds had changed, and I did find out that it was because of one of the medications that I was on. And this drug maintains normal heart rhythm. Very important drug. And of course, at the beginning in the hospital, probably a lot of your medications are going to be double what you were taking, that you're now going to be taking at home. The pharmacist explained that the different medications that you have to take at the hospital are scaled back almost half when you get home. One of the side effects of taking a drug called amiodarone, gosh, say that fast 5 times. AMIODARND. I can't even spell it, see? But AMIODARONE, amiodarone. It's a 200 milligram tablet. And like I said, it's for maintaining normal heart rhythm. The side effect of taking a double dose of that is an extremely unpleasant taste in your mouth, and everything smells horrible. It's just not nice. So get ready to be repulsed by everything you smell when you're laying in that hospital bed. Everything smells the same, and it all smells bad. But fortunately, the day before I left the hospital, they cut my dose in half, and those symptoms went away. So anyway, I wanted to let y'all know what medication that was. It's a good medication. It's a good medication for good things, for your heart. But it does have that nasty side effect. But like I said, once you get home, be prepared not to be alone. You're going to need a couple of weeks at home to begin the recovery process, and you need a really good primary caregiver. I'm a little partial to mine, to really help keep an eye on you. Taking showers is a little more complicated because when you get in the shower, you don't want that extra hot water hitting you directly on your incisions or your wounds, for obvious reasons, because with wounds these days, they don't staple them anymore, they super glue them. And they're afraid that that hot water will break down the super glue prematurely. So make sure you follow all the instructions your doctor gives to you. And by no means, well, when you go home, does that mean that the doctor or their office isn't available to you because you've come home? There's tons of resources available. In fact, we've got a medical, a social worker coming to the house just to look things over, see how I'm doing, see if I need anything. It's just another great service of Lexington Medical Center Heart and Vascular team that took care of me while I was in ICU for 6 days. Great bunch of people. I couldn't recommend a heart center better than this one. This was, of course, the only one I've ever known, so I'm a little partial, but just the absolute best personalities, the best bedside manners, supportive, encouraging, anything you could ask of a nurse or a technician. All the entire group involved with this process is just absolutely stellar. Hey Jennifer, hey Mandy, love you guys. Anyway, the big takeaway, do what you're supposed to do. I know the lifestyle change that you're going to be taking on now is different, but just keep a good positive mindset and you'll do just fine. And that's going to be all for this video right now. I've yammered on enough and tortured you guys long enough. So appreciate you joining me today. And we will see you on the next video.